Sorry I'm late, you guys. It was traffic.
Almost made you love me. Almost made you cry. Almost made you happy, babe. Didn't I? You almost had me thinking.
The glasses really just changed the whole entire look, you know? Like, it's from teacher to teacher. Teacher's pet. Teacher's pet. Well, hello you guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so sorry for the glare of my glasses. You're gonna have to just deal with it, okay? This is gonna be very short and sweet today. I'm doing this new segment called AskTC Classic. I might have mentioned this on my Instagram Live or I might have mentioned it in a YouTube video. I'm not quite sure, I don't remember. But if you have something that you would like me to give you advice on, darling, you can ask Tone Classic, darling. You can ask your auntie, darling, and we can discuss it right here on the YouTube channel. Of course, I will keep your identity a secret. Like I always said, I think talking about our personal experiences makes for, you know, communal learning, and we love that, okay? Like, what's the point of going through a hardship and crying your eyes out over it and being super depressed? I don't know where I was going with that. The point is that what you were going through, someone else either will go through or has been through before. So, if you would like to send in a scenario or situation, you can ask Tone Classic, darling. And I will talk about it right here on the legendary YouTube channel. Today's video is dedicated to a lovely follower of mine on Instagram, and I quote, "Hey Tone, so I had a question and was wondering if I could get some advice. There's this guy I'm attracted to, but I'm no..." I just love like this. Why am I fucking extra? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let me start over. So there's this guy I'm attracted to. I'm just nervous to even engage with him. We've talked before and held conversations, but I don't know where to go from there. I feel like what's making me so hesitant is that I followed him on Instagram a while ago, and he didn't follow me back. Ugh. This was before we were cool with each other. But there's been this account that watches my Insta stories 24/7, which is his Finsta. Oh my god, girl, this is juicy. So I'm just confused at this point. What do I do? I saw your most recent video saying I should try complimenting him one of these days, which I will. Yes, girl, for taking the legendary tips. But it's just we're not at the level of connection yet where I can just follow and shoot my shot, if you feel me. I was thinking I could get a mutual friend of ours to put us on, but I don't know, because that can get messy. I'm just lost about this whole crush on him right now. Sorry for all these paragraphs, sis. LMAO. Let's get into it. So I did say in a previous YouTube video that if you have a crush on somebody, it's great to start out by giving them compliments because everybody loves compliments. I mean, come on, girl. However, your scenario is very interesting. I'm assuming that you are a boy. Let me go back and look and double check. Okay, it looks like this is the Finsta that you're messaging me on. So you're messaging me on your Finsta, which proves a point. The point is that people create Finstas to, number one, like let out their depression and anxiety and other mental illnesses. Number two, stalk and creep on other people that they would never want to stalk and creep on through their normal Instagram accounts. Or number three, both. Or number four, do porn, which is like not really my thing, but hey, you like it, I love it. You message me from your Finstagram because you probably want to remain anonymous in some sort of way, and I fully respect that, but I say all that to say that he probably follows you on his Finsta and watches all your stories on his Finsta because he doesn't want to come off too thirsty or too strong. Like, it's almost like he wants to gauge the temperature of who you are before he actually goes in full throttle. By full throttle, I mean following you on his main Instagram account. And I'm sure to some people this seems like so stupid because it's like, it's just social media, but girl, it matters, okay? It does. I've definitely been in this scenario before, and it's always weird to try and gauge how people feel when they're using social media to flirt by way of likes and watching your story. Because number one, you could just go the route, okay, this person's just watching my story because they just tap through everyone's story and I'm just like not significant in any way, shape, or form. Or you go the route of, oh my god, this person's watching my story every single day like they literally must want to marry me and have 5 kids. That's usually what I tend to do. A bit of, you know, over-wishing, if we want to call it that. I think that you're kind of in a unique spot, mostly because it's odd to me that he follows you on his Finsta and you know that it's him. Does he know that you know that it's him? Or are you like taking a guess that it's his Finsta? Or are you sure that it's his Finsta? Because if you know that it's his Finsta and he knows that you know that it's his Finsta, then girl, he knows that you know that he's interested in some way, okay? There's no reason to watch someone's story every single day, every single story they post. I personally don't watch really anyone's Snapchat story ever at all. Like, I only get on Snapchat to post myself. And on Instagram, I rarely watch anyone's Instagram story unless it's a close friend of mine or unless I'm just like, okay, let me just see what's going on with this individual. If there's a gentleman that I like, I am going to make a special and unique effort to watch his story every single day, every single hour, every single thing he posts because I like him and I want to know what he's doing, you know what I mean? But like, not in a stalker way though. But that came off kind of stalkerish, girl. I know, but they know that it wasn't. Back to what I was saying. You guys have talked before. You guys have held conversations, okay? And if he's following you on his Finstagram, even though he didn't follow you back on his regular account, I do think you're in a good enough space where you can kind of shoot your shot or at least kind of start a conversation. Like, even if it's something corny or funny, like, hey, so I'm not good enough for a follow back on your main account, I still feel like it's worth a shot of banter or friendly joking, you know what I'm saying? I think that you should try and follow his Finsta, and I think the whole piece of this that really matters is whether or not he knows that you know that this is his Finsta. If he does know that you know, then you should follow him back on his Finsta, and then you should message him. You should message him and say something like, yo, like, what's up? I also think that you should test the waters by liking several of his photos. I do this sometimes, and I've had this done to me sometimes, but whenever someone comes on your page, on their main account of course, and likes several of your photos, and then you like that same number of photos back, and then they like 3 photos back, and then you like 3 photos back, you know what I'm saying, like that numerical game, that's flirting. And if you like some of his photos and he likes some of yours back, that is a sure enough sign that he likes you, girl. He likes you, and it's time to like move special forces, special ops, girl. It's time to move in, okay? You said in the message that you don't feel you guys have like the correct connection for you to shoot your shot, but truly, like, what? Girl, what is the connection to shoot your shot? To me, it sounds like you have enough variables, okay? He follows you on his Finsta account. That's enough for me, okay? You guys have talked several times, and here's my big thing, okay, with liking someone and like having feelings for someone or flirting for someone. You know that you are not crazy, okay? You know that you are not crazy. You know your feelings. You know the vibes. The vibes don't lie, okay? I feel like there's just, in situations where someone like is in love with someone or likes someone and the other person literally detests them and you had no way of knowing, I feel like that is just like, girl, you must really be disconnected from reality. But the majority of people, if you like someone, you can tell if they like you back. You can tell if there's some kind of energy there, and I feel like from what you explained, there is. So take my tips, girl. If they don't work, don't kill me. I love you, and there's plenty more fish in the sea, okay? Update me in the messages and let me know how it works out. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button for me. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified, you know, when all new content all that goes up, girl. Follow me on Instagram at @ToneClassic and check out my fashion lifestyle blog, www.toneclassic.org. And I'm trying to think what else. Thank you guys so much for the continued support and love and supporting the vision. See you all in the next video.